will have water, right? Across like all of its various like taps and shit, it'll have water. So then I can kind of get her clean, which will hopefully get her comfortable. I can also fill up her drink bottle. She does have peanut butter on her as well if we require more food. So I want you to probably just fill your drink bottle for the moment and try to wash. Probably going to have to do a couple of these manually. Go down the line. I'll stack them up and then I'll speed them up. Because I just want to see what she can get away with washing in this place. Like I said, like as soon as we go and like find another house, she's going to get dirty again. But I'm just trying to see if I can resolve her issue. Also, using up all of the house water is not super smart. Wash all clothing. Yeah, there we go. I don't think it's blood that's bothering her. The first girl obviously had an issue with blood. Oh, my neck. But, be able to dry everything. Actually, see if you can also wash yourself. We'll do like the everything here. Alright. And we'll see if... Oh, move that shit back over. I saw it move. I would like to like fucking lock these in place, but I don't want them to... I think there was an issue with that. I'll try this fucking pinning them because they're about where I want them to be. I think. They're very, very slightly off, which bugs me a tiny bit, but this is fine. She's taking damage. She's tired. Can you unpack that for a second? It's also getting later. Can you dry yourself? Does it not work that way? And this is, I don't know, it's slowly removing the wetness. Maybe the towel is just working by passively being there. Meaning, just to dry yourself with some, I guess it must be working. Hasn't they got the bulletproof vest is wet, left to go. Can I get you to dry it? Because I think that's the only thing that is wet. I love the concept that she can just wring out a bulletproof vest. Like, I'm sure you could probably like squeeze it a bit, but I don't think it works quite that way. I do think it's probably the vest. Okay. I don't super want to make her sleep yet, but I also am hyper aware of the fact that she is exhausted. Now, I don't think that house, unless it has a basement, which it does not look like it has one, I don't see that as very promising. It could have food though. So that's my only thing is like I could probably wander over into there. If I needed to sleep the night, I could probably sleep the night here. But I'll go check out next door. There you go. For food. Ah, that's right. This is why I don't press that. It keeps them open. Anywho. Okay, so there is the one zombie. There is a door open. Or window open. There's multiple windows open. I am pretty sure I haven't been here before. I think like almost all the windows are open by the look of it. Except for this one. There is a back door at the back there. Yeah, I definitely don't see any basement. No like basement action. I was kind of hoping that like if it had a basement. Right, hold on. Shut that back up. I just want to get a look around this place before night falls. I'm pretty sure this place looks like it's empty. Might not be. I don't see any zombies in here. Maybe because the window's open. That's an interesting thing. So if the window's open, it just kind of shows you what's in that room. I should also take those extra books and shit. This is getting real dark, real fast. Is there anything in here? There does not appear to be any zombies in here, but there are windows open. Bologna is rotten. Ice cream is gone. Cheese grater. Nah, there ain't anything with that. I mean, there is a TV I could dismantle. There is... Probably watched it. There's a newspaper I could take, obviously, to burn and stuff. I probably could have just grabbed both. We could do the crossword. And if I take the fucking pencil and shit, I could mark up some goddamn places. Because, you know, I haven't been doing that. Photo album. I don't think that would make you happy. Okay. And there's like underwear in here. Okay. So this place is basically fine. Oh, this wasn't open. Oh, interesting. I never even bothered to open the front door of that place. It sounds so different outside. Like the storm just sounds different. We're probably going to sleep in this blue house because I know for sure there is no zombies. There doesn't appear to be any additional zombies. My only problem is I did clear out the food, essentially, from this place. Chuck the towel back in there. I'll take the pencil with me. I thought I grabbed the... Maybe I didn't grab the fucking crossword. Huh. Okay, I was going to do that for her entertainment purpose. Take the salsa in with you. Did I put it in the car? Nope. Okay. That's fine. It's kind of late enough and it's dark enough that it doesn't really matter. There is like a barn type thing up there. I do want to check that in the morning. And not this room. I think this one here offers me the cleanest, least zombie-esque kind of experience. Let's close those curtains. That's not the greatest thing. So she's good for food. She's good for water for the moment. I might give her the peanut butter before she goes to sleep, because that will give her more food, I feel like. And then I could give her... I could take her outside and give her alcohol from the car while we are somewhere safe-ish. I need her to have like a really good sleep. Can you just open the window? Pop your ass out there. I might do that. I wasn't going to, but I understand that she is like really agitated and every time she sleeps, she just gets worse. So I want her to drink... I don't know how much half a carton is, but I don't think that would kill most people. I don't really know. I don't know for like body weight and all this sort of stuff, like how it affects. I know I've accidentally like gotten rid of a couple of people by drinking too much or doing stuff. I know that they're... No, don't shut the thing. I know that they can die from things like this, so I'm like... I'm reasonably like hesitant about it. Just fucking jump through the window, love. And shut that shit up. No, don't remove the damn curtains. I just want you to close the window. So while she's slightly drunk, try to get her some sleep. I was hoping to give her good food as well. So usually alcohol mitigates tension. Huh. Wild, okay. And she's woken up at like 4. Not the best time, but it's not that early either. So this isn't bad. She can snack on her salsa. Probably make her happy. Maybe. And then I'll go and get her... Well, if there's any fucking water left in the house, I'll go and get her some water before we go. Uncomfortable probably because of clothing. Generates stress and unhappiness. Yeah, I kind of figured that she's like maybe wearing something that's like pissing her off. But I'm not going to like remove her stuff to put her to sleep. She does have probably the most gear I've ever had for her at like one time. Also welcome in, Cookie. But yeah, for the most part, like if we have a quick look at it, I know this house is safe for a hot minute. So she's got herself a vest, which does look like it's got a big old gaping hole in it. She's got like the fiery outfit. She's got the hard hat. She's got boots. She's got chainmail glove. She's got elbow pads, knee pads, and ice hockey gloves. I know that the hard hat and the vest do make her very uncomfortable. But beyond that, not much else is really different, except for like the chainmail glove is new to me. And the ice hockey glove is also new to me. But everything else, I've never had a character be this bad and stuff, you know. Also, I've had like, we had like the previous girl just was squeamish for blood. And that was interesting because like the tiniest bit of blood would just like freak her out and shit. Also, I need you to turn off that. When you're home, eating, reading, sleeping, equip when you go to loot. Yeah, no, I definitely won't be doing that. But yeah, if she's like unhappy and stuff, I'll just, I don't know. I don't care too much. It's more like her breaking point. If she's got like shaking hands and stuff, I don't know if it's going to like impact her fighting and stuff. I'll find out. Like, as I've said, like, no spoilers and shit, but like, I'll find out. This is very, very small. This is one of those houses that's got like 50 in here. Looks like it's kind of a shed. It looks like there's a generator in there too. Yeah, I might need a torch. I already have like a generator and whatnot, but I mean, I'm generally open to still finding more. Chest freezer. There's a chest freezer inside of a box. Okay. Fine. Fine, it's great you want to discover your own. Yeah, well, as I said before, like, I unfortunately have like a really good memory. So once I learn stuff, like, there's only like a finite amount of time in any given game before I just know, like, basically all the things and have found like all the things, and like, yeah, it's a small window of time where I can just enjoy like the game. I also don't know if I took the pencil off her. There's like a small amount of time that I can just enjoy the game without knowing everything, like where there's still unknown, you know. I might put, I don't know if I want just fuel or fuel and light. There we go. That'll do it. And there was also, did I remove that off myself? There was like a fucking dozen of these motherfuckers down here that I needed to mark up. Plus also, if I go back to where I am, we have done, I don't want to come back through these again. Actually, hold on. That one. Because I haven't collected that. So I've done those ones. I think we had a look at that one. I had a look at, I definitely didn't go into them. I've been into that. I've been up here. I've been in there. That's my home base, which honestly, I should have that on that. I have been through these. I think I've been through that. I can't remember on that one. I definitely came up here at one point. So I guess did have zombies come back though. What else? I definitely have been here, but like, I don't think it's clear. I have definitely been here, and that thing's fucking done. That one's mostly done. Where else have we been? Fuck knows. I don't know if I'm standing outside. No, I'm inside. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so I'll drive up and find out what's in this like little black area. Because, yeah, like I said, I am trying to find like an antique stove before winter, but I don't want any hints, clues, or like locations and stuff for where they are. If I find it, I find it. If I don't, winter's gonna suck. There are a couple of zombies here though. Why? I can't see how many zombies are in there, so I'm just gonna scooch around. This looks unusual. I kind of just want to pull just one of yous at a time, because it's been like a fortnight since I played. So, you know how that usually goes, is I usually just get dead. So, like, I'd like to beat my car and maybe get the, if there's any in here, out. But I also realized that if I do that, I'll probably just attract zombies from like everywhere, which I don't want to do. I can come into this room wide though. I can see you. And it doesn't appear to be anybody else. Well, there you go. Now you've got something to be anxious about, love. Is zombie. There you go. Actually been doing okay. Like, she's not as much as, like, you know, the original girl we had on this map, which was, like, the fucking 600 kills. But she's doing good. She's existing. I don't think we have shears. I think I've got a rake. I don't want to do gardening just yet. I will later, I think. I think at some point I might get to the point of gardening. Like with the animals, I am kind of loosely managing animals at other locations, but I'm not keeping them in my like area or my home or anything. Shut the fuck up, alarm. Wooden mallets. I did break my good mallet breaking down the storage warehouse. So if I could find a metal one, that would be neat. Animal feed bag. I am going up to where animals are. I could go and like feed them that stuff. But I think they had like grass and shit. Is this a tire? Regular heavy duty vehicle? Sure. That is a random ass thing to come across. I also do need crates. I just don't want to fill up the van with crates. Like I'd rather just like, you know, casually bring one home. I do want to look in here though. I'd rather casually bring one home occasionally because I haven't like sat down and done like the washing up of all the clothing and then like the ripping up and then the tweezering out the threads, and I do want to do that. I do want to try to get some threads and shit, so and maybe see what that's all about. But yeah, that's probably gonna be what I maybe do over winter. Like, obviously I'll probably want to wash the shit before winter so she doesn't get sick outside, but we'll see. Also, one of the things they used to keep on me was a pen. It was like a pen light or something. And for some reason, the pen light just, even when it had like a fresh battery in it, it didn't work. Like it either didn't write or it didn't flashlight, and I don't know what was wrong with it. It was one or the other, and it was just like different ones did different things. And I'm like, they have a battery. I guess they run out of ink. Fucking let me know on that one. If you guys know with the pens, do pens run out of ink? Yes or no? Because like I've encountered a few pens that are not penning, you know. I might want the flashlight to go in here. I did say that this kind of day felt like it was going to be a bit weird, you know, so I guess let's go find out what's in here. This looks like it might have storage crates, maybe. You're locked? And you're locked. Fine, there's windows. I think I can break into these. Doesn't look like there's any zombies. What's in here? Some kind of manufacturing business thing. Please don't have zombie beside me. It is empty as fuck. But like if I wanted to have, I don't know how remote this is for like zombies and stuff, but if I wanted to have like a nice little space where I could have like garages and stuff, this would be it. Yeah, close that window. I'll go open the door. This is disappointing. No. This entire shed is one big disappointment. And I didn't know that I was going to be feeling bad today about something. So, I don't know. I guess we'll go pet the chickens. Because she needs some kind of happiness. I think that was a light switch on that chair. Alright. So she's upset. She's not hungry for once. She's actually gaining a little bit of weight, but that's okay. I am trying to keep her around about 80. I noticed that she was getting hungry really frequently. And so I kind of like mitigated that by like not feeding her as much. And now she's gone to like the opposite extreme where she's lost a lot of weight and she's hungry a lot. So I don't fucking know. I also heard that you can suppress hunger with something in the game. I don't know if it was cigarettes or gum, or there was something you could do that allowed you to suppress your character's hunger. Now, I have checked out this ute before. I have also run over that particular mailbox, which is fine. We don't need to talk about that. What? God, that's a lot of shit. I may have put stuff in here. Oh, what's the condition of this car? And there's somebody screaming to death in the background because, you know. Fine. He's probably fine. Okay, that's a really good engine. Really shit gas tank though. I feel like if I swapped out that would be a pretty okay car. For the most part. I also do need to take a quick look at how my car is doing. And for some reason you are unlocked. Oh, matches. Matches, we need armor schematics. Hold on, armor schematics? What does it teach me? Recharge filters? The fuck is a recharge filter? For armor. Maybe a gas mask thing? Maybe? There's also like a mirror in here, which I don't super need, but I have wondered if like glass and shit is like useful for... Oh my god. That's a lot of crap. Apart from the tissues... I don't know, you take that shit with you, love. Fucking trying to put that crap back. So aside from the tissues, because we don't take watered tissues from places, I also don't need the walkie-talkie and I don't know if I can destroy it. But I'll still take it with me because it could be fun shits and giggles in winter. And I do want everything that's in the back of this. Insect repellent, rain, jar of leeks. Which reminds me, we have got like a jar of food in the car. So we could actually stay out like a little bit. I do want to take those back, but I have heard that the jars of stuff can eventually expire and it's like an indeterminate amount of time, so it's not like you can like prepare for it or something, which is weird because most people that do like canning or jarring stuff generally have like a pretty solid understanding of like how long something will last once they've like canned it or prepared it and stuff, like a rough give or take kind of thing on it, sort of thing. So kind of interesting. Also, here's something then. Gas mask filter. I want to keep the pencil on me for the moment. I'm happy to have found matches because I don't think I have much. I had like one game where I had like a shit ton of lighters and matches and all kinds of fire implement tools. That was great, but I haven't found a lot. I also haven't found a fucking stove, but you know, that's what we're out here looking for. Keep the flashlight on you actually. I was gonna say put it back, but I realized that like this place is probably kind of dark. Yeah, I don't see any zombies. Doesn't mean there aren't any. I don't think I came in here. Whoa, she sounds wet. Is that something new? Did I just never jump through a window when she was soggy? Because like I've heard some like bullshit happening with like the floorboards and all kinds of crap, right, so far. Been very interesting. Give me that. I definitely haven't been in here. I also kind of want to collect like all the towels and shit. Random ring. I'm sure I could wear that. Business card. Okay, no. I did see this like blanket thing and I'm like, I'd like to take that. Bacteria farmer. Sure. In the worst case scenario is I can always set them on fire in winter. Pan. I don't need to take any pans because we made a rainwater catcher. It's just so exciting. Do I have a microwave in my base? I don't think I do, but I can put electricity on, so I'll try to take the instant popcorn because this shit's good. I don't know if it's good for like the game and shit. I'm sure it's like a fire hazard, but still. Also just top up your water as well. Why the fuck not? We're in a house. Agitated, hungry, sad. She's very uncomfortable. She's doing alright. So I still got like this bedroom to go. Box of tissues. I haven't taken an actual box of tissues home yet. But it does say for like first aid, and I'm sure there's like a whole heap of stuff that I can use that for. Should also just open up the actual door. Yeah, sloshy. Okay, you want to close that. This doesn't look like it's got one in it. This looks like it might have bits and pieces. Maybe. And all of these doors are surprisingly locked. Like, yeah, it makes sense. Like in Australia, we like lock our doors and shit. But like, I don't know why, but I just kind of expect them not to. There's a battery. And a mechanics book, which I could read while we're here. Although I don't think we've got mechanics 1. I should really fuck around with a few cars. If I find like a couple of like crashed cars, I should stop and play with them. But I'll have a look at how my car's going. I also do think that, like, you should... Hold on, there is an extra shelf there I've missed. Oh, it's just a plank of wood. I mean, I could take it. We did take a lot of wood previously, but I just don't feel like junking her up like that. This place is dance skis, but I do want to put... I want to put an X for this, but I also want to put... There is a car. So... I can't remember if I hotwired it, actually. Jesus Christ, that scared the crap out of me. It is so much louder when you're outside. Did I hotwire this? Did I leave the keys anywhere? No. Okay. So there is a car, but I can't drive it. I think my first girl had hot wiring. So one of the very first things I did was I like went everywhere and hot wired everything that looked like it was good. And I'm like, you know, in the future when I need a car and I don't have a hot wiring girl because I don't expect her to live, I'm like, I will probably want her to be able to jump into any old car. So yeah, turns out that was really useful. Now I do still have like a big old battery on me, but I'm just trying to see if I can toss everything else in here. Because if it doesn't want to accept the battery, that's fine. I might be able to put it in like the glove box or something. And I did park this way too close to actually look at the engine. So I know that the car is like mostly fucked. It's been a very good car. And I'll just leave you there for a second. It's been a very good car and I've just hit like a lot of trees. Which is not unusual for me. I also apparently need a hood. Okay, a hood and a windshield. The engine is like ripped and the gas tank is basically ripped. I could replace the battery. I'm gonna have to like probably... I feel like one more like boot is gonna get this car dead. But I'll also see if I can fit that in there. It would suck if this thing breaks down. Like out near like the chickens and shit. But I do still have the taxi. There are still cars in town and I still have a lot of fuel cans. So the worst case scenario is I could grab like the taxi and go look for another car that's either been hotwired or got keys and fill it up with fuel. Oh, there is a little bunny. I don't want to hit you, mate, because you'll fuck up my car. I also know that they changed it that it doesn't fuck it up as bad if you run over animals, like small animals. But it's still like, my car is on the verge of like it dying. I'm also just trying to take this slow because I'm like, there could be a zombie in the center somewhere here. There could be rabbits. I think I've been in that property. Hold on. No, I haven't actually. I've been up to there. Okay. So, where is my symbols? I have definitely looted the shit out of that place. For sure. Now, there is a few sheds. That's a big one. There's a few sheds here and there's a paddock. And a paddock could mean possibly animals, possibly chickens. Probably at this size, more likely cows or something. It's open, so maybe not. Okay. Hop back in and we'll drive up here. We'll see what's up here. I'm not expecting to find like a stove at this place. If I eventually like make it up to chickens, I'll collect the eggs and I'll like come home. Fine. There is a zombie. There is a garden. Hi, zombie. There is chickens. Okay. Hold on. Let's pop the car over here. So this isn't too bad. I might get additional chickens if that's the case. Hi, love. I know I'm like not super sneaky, but I did get like the last minute sneaks. Oh shit, fuck, hold on, there's more here. I don't know how many there are here actually. I didn't even consider the fact that there's trees hiding these fuckers. If there's only like one at a time coming up here, I don't have a problem with this. I could even stand in the chicken coop, but I don't want the chickens to like run away from here. I have a couple of times come out of my way to make sure that the chicken areas are not being harassed by zombies. Well, that was a miss. Yeah, because if they get harassed by zombies, they kind of like freak out and leave. If it's just you, we should be fine. I also do like how the gate looks right there. One of those, like, I know I should be paying attention to the zombie, but like farm infrastructure, you know? Very nice. Okay. So, I also would love to take the additional clothing, but this will have to do. I'll leave that alone. Are there any in here? Not that I can see. Maybe, but I can't see any. Okay. So, hi chickens. That is sloshy as fuck. So, do you have... Because there's a coop here, I would actually say they're probably just laying it in here. Which is interesting, because some of them I've been to, they just, like, lay it on the floor. Also, I heard something about you could hold down this. What is this? Signal, group, shout, friendly. Friendly? Oh, shit, there's, like, a whole heap thing. Hell is thank you. I don't even know. I didn't even see it. Let's check the hutch. Oh, yeah, I was going to say, I'm like, there should be fucking eggs in this one. Because, like, I haven't been here. So, oh, it only collects it from, like, 1 cube at a time. I thought it would just do it from all. Oh, it even stops you from, like, collecting them. How wild. Okay, if you click on them, either that or somebody in here is laying stuff. There's nobody in here laying. And it's not too dirty, and they've got water. I think that was supposed to have food in it. But it's got water. So it's fine. Okay, so we have a fuck ton of eggs, which I did have like a egg in here already. I want to chuck like as many of those as I can in. Okay, is it not filling up or is it full? Okay, that looks like that might be full. I'll just see if I can get some in like on the center console thing again. Only reason why is I don't want to put it on the seats in case I have to jump in a seat. Alright, so I've still got space on me. Let's go see if there's anything in this house. This I should also mark up as chickens as well. So